In this lab, we'll record a couple of bank deposits. Open the working file called landworks_basicbanking_lab. In another video, we recorded the deposit of the cash transactions. Now let's record the deposit of the checks. On the home page, click Record Deposits. So here you can see the checks waiting to be deposited, and we want to deposit them all, so click Select All, and click OK. And verify that the deposit to account is correct, and it is. And for the date, select the date that matches the date you actually made the deposit at the bank. For this example, let's choose January 31st. And to record the cash back from the deposit, choose a petty cash account if you have one, but this company doesn't have one yet. Another video talks about creating and using petty cash. For this example, you can get cash back for yourself and put it in the owner's draw equity account. You could type a memo and then type the amount, which was $500. Okay, let's click Save and Close. Now we'll use a register to record a deposit from an insurance claim check. Let's say this company filed a claim to repair the roof when a tree branch fell on it. We'll record that check as a deposit. But before we do, let's view the transactions in the repairs and maintenance account. So go to the chart of accounts and scroll down and double-click Repairs and Maintenance. I just wanted to point out that the total currently says $265. Let's go ahead and close the report and close the chart of accounts. Now let's record the deposit. So click Check Register on the home page and click OK for the checking account. Click in the Date column and we'll enter the date the deposit was actually made, which was January 19th. For deposits, you don't normally need to enter a payee, but let's choose Acme Insurance. Click in the Deposit field and enter the deposit amount, which was $823.45. Press Tab and QuickBooks enters deposit as the type, and we can choose the expense account. QuickBooks pre-selects the account associated with this vendor, but since this money will be used to repair, let's choose the Repairs and Maintenance account. Scroll down and click Repairs and Maintenance. In the memo field, erase the account number and type Insurance Claim for Roof. Okay, we can click Record and close the check register. Now let's go back to that Repairs and Maintenance account. So click Chart of Accounts and scroll down and double-click Repairs and Maintenance. You can see that this deposit reduces the balance of the expense account. Later, when you pay for the repair, that check will offset this amount. We can do that now. So close this and close the Chart of Accounts and open up the check register and click OK. And while we're here, I want to mention how QuickBooks handles check numbers. So QuickBooks keeps track of two sets of numbers for each checking account, those for handwritten checks and those for printed checks. When you click in the number field in a register, QuickBooks fills in the number based on the number of the last handwritten check, increasing it by 1. For checks you print, QuickBooks bases the number on the last printed check, increasing it by 1. This is handy when you have your pre-printed checks for printing on your printer and when you have a checkbook you take when you're out of the office. So this was a handwritten check, and the payee was our handy repair person, Chuck Winston. And this was the payment, and the payment was $823.45. And this is the correct account, Repairs and Maintenance. So let's click Record and close the register. And go back to the Chart of Accounts and go back to that Repairs and Maintenance account. And you can see that the check you just wrote to Chuck Winston has offset the insurance claim check. And the total is now back to what it was. Okay, let's close these, and that's it for this lab.